Ladies and gentlemen, this is a YouTube show in which you are brought Slot Machine Sunday, Money Cards Monday, Tic Tac Tuesday, Whammy Mania Wednesday, Thundercracker Thursday, and Flinging Dice Friday and Saturday Superstarcade. Also, wrestling news from Raw, NXT 2.0, AEW Dynamite, NXT UK, Impact Wrestling, SmackDown and 205 Live, and AEW Rampage, and special episodes from Road and Up, Cyber Swaggin', and the philosophies of Lee McLeese. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube show of fun, of knowledge, strategy, luck and daring, and mental shenanigans. This is WEML-TV Channel 77. And now here's the host of the show, live from New Bedford, Massachusetts. It is none other than Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, for that lovely intro. Hi, I'm Eric Lima, the 5-time Bumbling Bozos Bozy Awards nominee. That's right, I'm Eric Lima. What's going on? Welcome to another episode of WEML-TV, Channel 77, and this is episode 897 of the show, and this is the NXT Event 2.0 Event Center for January 18, 2022, 10:12 p.m. Just got finished watching NXT 2.0. Very interesting NXT 2.0. We got the men's Dusty Cups underway. 2 matches already occurred. So, here's how it starts off. LA Knight arrived at the Performance Center in his cool-looking car, talking to Chase U and Briggs and Jensen, wishing them the best of luck in the Dusty Cup. Really cool guy. LA Knight comes out here, addresses Grayson Waller, and basically calls him out. Grayson Waller interrupts LA Knight and puts a restraining order on him that he has to stay 50 feet away. But he says, you may have to... And then LA Knight looked at him and goes, I'm pretty impressed, but you made the restraining order on me, but not on him. Dexter Lumis comes out, because he did blindside Dexter Lumis, and he was back. So but LA Knight gives Grayson Waller a choice. You can either face Dexter Lumis in the matchup, or you can face me and rip up this restraining order. Either way, your butt's going to get kicked. So Grayson Waller says, fine, I'll take on Dexter Lumis. And the match was going well in hand for Lumis until some giant bearded dude attacks Dexter Lumis from behind, and Grayson Waller took advantage of it and gave him the victory, and then he introduces him as insurance policy. Shawn Michaels in 93 and Roddy Piper 84, 85 vibes, anyone? And that's what Grayson Waller kind of gave me, those kind of vibes. Who is this big bearded dude that he has? We'll find out in the upcoming weeks. Then Malcolm Bivens, or I like to call hashtag Big Mouth Bivens, runs his mouth about Imperium, and Walter grabs him. This is what happened on social media over the weekend. And then Roderick Strong confronts Walter, puts him down, and Walter goes, fine, I don't expect you to be scared of me. And apparently they were having a match, one-on-one. That's what led up to the match, the main event tonight. And the MSK talked about jacket time, but then LDF confronts them and talks about how they're going to advance and win the whole thing. He says, you better worry about Malik Blade and Idris Inofi first. More on that story. Then the Dusty Classic quarterfinals part 1. Josh Briggs and Brooks Jensen took on the Creed brothers of Diamond Mine. The Creed brothers did win the matchup and they advance. And they'll take on the winners of the Grizzled Young Veterans Chase U matchup. So, and Chase U will be Andre Chase and Bodie Hayward. But you know that. And then on the other side of the bracket, Legado del Fantasma took on Idris Inofe and Malik Blade a little bit more than that. Dante Chen cut a promo about how he wanted to come back to the ring so his father can watch him wrestle, but his father passed away. But then he says he'll be in action next. He took, and then Imperium talked about dominating. He says we're going to show the world why we are Imperium. And Dante Chen took on Guru Raj, but it was a no contest because Duke Hudson decided to attack both Guru Raj and Dante Chen. Big mistake. And then Joe Gacy was talking to Harlan about how they could have won. They could have won that matchup to advance in the Dusty Classic. Odyssey Jones was on crutches, interrupting Gacy and Harlan. And how did that go and everything else? So a little bit more on that. And Joe Gacy said something to Harlan and kind of set Harlan off. Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Braun Breaker about being the NXT heavyweight champion. He says he knows he's got a target on him. So, Electra Lopez and Santos Escobar both interrupt him in saying how Santos Santos Escobar decides to step in and wants a shot at the title. So Santos Escobar is stepping up to the plate. Like that. I like that. And then Tony D'Angelo has this memorial for Pete Dunne. Hopefully he did not steal one of the Undertaker's caskets. It was a casket with a crowbar on top of the middle of the ring. Hopefully it's not one of the Undertaker's caskets. If it is, Undertaker will be looking for him. But I digress. Taker's retired. We're not going to worry. I'm sure D'Angelo probably took advantage of that situation. You never know. Weird things have happened. And then Tony D'Angelo says, now I've gotten over Petey Poppins, as he likes to call Pete Dunne. I'm going after the North American Championship. Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams interrupt Tony D'Angelo, made fun of Vic Joseph, and he says, you know what? You come at me. And then Cameron Grimes interrupts all three men. And then he says, I want my shot at the title, like Cameron Grimes said. And then all of a sudden, Carmelo goes, if you two goofies fight, whoever wins the match, maybe they get a shot at me for the title. Both D'Angelo and Grimes are like, no problem. D'Angelo tries to attack Cameron Grimes, and then Grimes clobs him with that picture of Pete Dunne that Tony D'Angelo had out. And then Briggs and Jensen kind of feel bad about the loss. And then Team KC, that's Casey Catanzaro and Kanan Carter, helped them, get loose, trying to comfort them, say, hey, let's go out and party. Be friends, right? And Brooks Jensen goes, yeah, that's a good idea and all that, And all of a sudden, Wendy Chu looks at Brooks Jensen and goes, I think he likes you, Caden. And not that way. I like you, but not that way. We'll just be friends and all. And then they all walk away. They're like, it's too much. It should be less than too much, dude. Come on. And Brooks Jensen's like, I thought Brooks Jensen's going to look at Wendy Chu and go, way to go, Badinsky. And walk away or something like that. So, Ulysses Leon and Valentina Feroz cut a promo about how they want to be the next NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. And they're probably going to get part of the Dusty Cup. So, Mackenzie Mitchell did interview both of them. The guy interrupts them. And so, Ulysses Leon says, when you want to go, you want to go. So there's that. But there's a women's matchup on the way. Kaylee Ray took on Ivy Nile. And it was a heck of a matchup. I mean, Diamond Mine's been all over the place. And the Creed brothers did pick up a win for Diamond Mine. And then Ivy Nile, thanks to Mandy Rose, who distracted Kaylee Ray, picked up the victory over Ivy Nile picked up the victory over Kaylee Ray. And then after the matchup, Mandy Rose attacks her, and then the rest of Toxic Attraction, Gigi Dolan and JC Jane, the women's tag team champs, get involved. And then Indy Hartwell and Persia Parada get involved as well. All 6 women were brawling like crazy. And then went to the backup, Harlan, back to the medical facility at the PC Performance Center. Harlan did attack Odyssey Jones with a crutch. And then you see Joe Gacy looking at him and started smiling. Joe Gacy is one creepy dude. Bray Wyatt, nah. He's like the lighter version, so like a Waylon Mercy type. No one on me. Or probably like Vincent from Ring of Honor. Dig what I'm saying? Anyways, all I know is he's a combination of a Bray Wyatt, a Waylon Mercy, and a Vincent. Anyways, so and Saray with a new look, like a little Japanese schoolgirl, coming back to NXT 2.0, will be known as Saray still, which is really cool. Then you got the Dusty Cup quarterfinals, part 2. Legado del Fantasma and Malik Blade, and Legado del Fantasma, that's Joaquin Wilde and Raul Mendoza up against Malik Blade and Idris Enofe. The winner of that will face the team of MSK and Jacket Time in the semifinals. And then Santos Escobar got caught by the referee. Was about to be ejected, and then as he was arguing with the referee, Braun Breaker carried him away, distracting Legado, and gave the biggest upset, Malik Blade and Idris Enofe, the win over Legado del Fantasma. I'm telling you, Breaker, Escobar, it's a start. It's a start. It's a start, guaranteed. And Malcolm, Roderick Strong was getting prepared for his matchup against Walter. And Bivens had a pep talk, and he says, "Hey, Ivy Nile won her match. The Creeds won their match. Let's make it a sweep for the Diamond Mine." So Sikoa cut a promo on Boa, and half his face was burnt thanks to Boa's fireball. He says, "Let's go." Dakota Kai went one-on-one with Ulisa Leon, and Dakota Kai did win the match, and then proceeded to attack Valentina Feroz after the match. Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Raquel Gonzalez and said, "Hey, I'm still going to go after Mandy Rose, whoever has the title." Cora Jade interrupted her and said, "Hey, how about a Dusty Cup Classic? Would you like to be a back-to-back winner?" And then I think, and then Raquel Gonzalez said, "No, thanks," and walked away. And then Idris Enofe and Malik Blade did celebrate their victory over Legado del Fantasma. Braun Breaker says, "Hey, you guys didn't. I didn't do anything. I just trying to keep things even. You guys did the hard work out there. You took advantage of the situation. Go get that Dusty Cup." And then Walter and Roderick Strong. Ladies and gentlemen, this matchup was crazy. Chop Fest. Roderick Strong did Superflex while Walter. It was unbelievable. It was unfreaking believable. And I gotta tell you, but in the end, Walter won the matchup. But as Alicia Taylor was about to announce him as the winner, and then taking the mic was taking the mic was Walter. Walter says the winner of this matchup, Gunther. Now, the WWE, all right, before we go on, I want to tell you something here. Let's see if I'm allowed to, okay, Gunther. All right. No, the WWE filed a trademark for Gunther Stark. And about him, we come to find out, and this is why, and I think they don't know. Gunther Stark was a U-boat commander. It was one of the Kriegsmarine's famous Olympic crew, and and let me see. And you come to find out, because they traded the name, it has ties to military ties to Nazi Germany. And I think Vince McMahon, they probably did not look this up. Gunther Stark was the name of the Nazi military commander in World War II. Served as captain lieutenant for Hitler's U-boat that commanded in the English Channel. But so, but he didn't say anything about the last name. So, are they sticking with Gunther? I just say call him Ludwig Borga Jr. or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, that's what they changed the name to Walter. From Walter to Gunther. So if you leave out the Stark name, then I'm cool with that. All right, but Gunther, Gunther. Well, they ain't out of Walter. They probably, they don't want to, they probably, I don't know if Walter himself came up with a name or something like that. But anyways, so it'll be Gunther from this point onward, and as I'm sure Imperium, just Gunther instead of saying Gunther Stark, last name don't, one name superstars could be successful. I don't know. That's WWE for you. I don't know why, but anyways, but matches will be happening next week. Actually, After the matchup, though, after the matchup, Bartel and Eichner attacked Roderick Strong, prompting the Creeds to come out. All 6 men were brawling. I knew Diamond Mine and Imperium were about to go ahead. I think Von Baskin kind of knew it too. In the meantime, hey, it's Big Mouth Bivens' fault. He ran his mouth, and now Diamond Mine's paying for it. That'd be a heck, But whose side is the WWE Universe going to take? Imperium's? If they become popular, they probably would not worry about the Gunther name. Who knows? But anyways, next week there'll be 3 major matches. Solo Sikoa goes one-on-one with Boa in a no disqualification falls count anywhere match. Basically, a street fight. Anything goes. All right. Tony D'Angelo and Cameron Grimes will go one-on-one next week with the number 1 contendership of the North American title on the line in that match. Whoever wins will face Carmelo Hayes for that championship. And in 6-woman tag match, it will be Kaylee Ray teaming up with Indy Hartwell and Persia Parada to go up against Toxic Attraction, the NXT Women's Champ Mandy Rose, and the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions Gigi Dolan and JC Jane. And that is all the time we have on the show for today, for tonight. WEML-TV Channel 77 is complete. Well, like I said, tomorrow we Whammy Mania Wednesday, and tomorrow will be Whammy Mania Wednesday, 2 episodes. Player 2 will defend the 2019 title, while I defend my 80s title, and I'm looking forward to playing that tomorrow. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, Thursday we got Rant and Rave, episode 119, Thundercracker Thursday. Also be on the lookout. I checked the weather, and it seems like we're not going to have a whole lot of snow, unless things change, obviously. I think we're not going to, not going to have much, because tomorrow's going to be up to 47 degrees. The ground will be a little warmer. That means whatever comes Thursday probably won't be supported that much. But then that's a little sneaky. Then I think Friday will be okay. Saturday, there was supposed to be a snow 1 to 3, but it seems like it's going to end in the early afternoon, which I think we'll be all right. I believe we're going to be all right. Like I said, a lot of things change. See what happens. If that's the case, I may have to make some changes for my scheduling as far as putting up videos. I'll probably do what I did last time, was do a video earlier, do a couple of videos earlier, and then end up, when I come home, I'll end up uploading them, and then we'll go from there. So, on the exact date. So, but I know Saturday Super Starcade, I know I'm going to play Windjammers 2. It's coming out this Thursday. Can't wait. Very, very much excited. So I will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day. Peace, love, and God's blessings from Him above through me to you. And I will see you on the next episode of WEML TV, Channel 77. Have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite and all that good stuff. And do it for Bob Saget.